this is the bane of my existence. Love
This is the game of trying to get to the project we're working on.
Hey, what's up? We're here with another shop video, and today I should be working on this arbor, which I will get done this week. But instead, we're going to take you over to that mower over there sitting in the corner. So I'll give you a little background. I'm trying to clean up the shop. This mower is treating me well. This was in my family for many years. I think, this is off the top of my head, it's an 1980-ish model, maybe 90s. Was used hard for many years, was in a mowing company for a while, not serviced often. My brother-in-law had it for many years, my brother had it for many years, passed down to me, used it especially for sucking up leaves. I have a lot of trees in my backyard, sucking up leaves is great. I made a block-off plate for it so it's not bagging stuff. And the other year what happened was it caught fire while I was mowing. I started to smell a little bit of smoke, flipped it up, leaves were jammed in there, caught fire. That was fine, cleaned that up, using it. Then I kept engaging the blades, and the blades just stopped engaging. It just squealed and wanted to engage them, couldn't. Looking at other videos and what we have going on with ours, it seems like the pulleys are worn down from the years of no maintenance, and they're not engaging anymore. But we're not going to solve that issue today. That'd be practical. Also, I think it requires lifting the motor up out of its home. So the issue we have right now is flat tire, and it won't start, which has been an issue for a long time. The fuel pump doesn't really work. I have to spray with starter fluid to get it sucking fuel, and then it kind of works. But the fuel pump shot, and from sitting the last year here, it's really just kind of just not doing anything anymore. So we're gonna put a fuel pump on it. We're gonna blow up the tire just to get it out of that area. I'm on the fence whether we're gonna do the pulleys or we're just gonna get it running and then sell it. I wanna clean up the garage. I have a lot of motorcycle projects over here. We do fabrication on the side as well, and there's just too much stuff in here. I have kids, I have a lot of toys. I need to make room for things. So, like this mower, either out of here or running and working. So today, we're going to clean up this area here, and when I say clean up this area, I'm going to push everything off camera, so it looks cool in the video, and then I'm going to install a fuel pump. This guy, straight from China. And I don't know, this is an Amazon special. I don't even know if this is gonna work. And you know what, I don't know why it's gonna work. Let's take a look. Come in here close, please. Closer, closer. All right, yeah. This is, all right, we'll give a little, I don't know much. So if somebody in the comments will say this guy's an idiot, that's fine. What is going on here is a lot of your older vehicles, mowers, things like that, crankshaft spins, has a little lobe on it, pushes, boop, 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 boop. When this gets pushed, it pulls fuel through. So when you crank the mower, which I'm sure this is a dead battery, and I had a jump pack on it, but it's now off. When it spins, it's pushing on this, which is operating a plunger in here, which is pulling on a gasket setup. Can't think of the word right now, it's escaping my mind, but and it is sucking fuel every in and out, in and out. That one, if I was guessing, is either fully torn or partially torn. In some way it's torn, and it is not doing the fuel sucking. So hopefully this cheap little one will do the fuel sucking. So we'll catch you in a few minutes when the area is cleaned up and I have enough room to install. I can't move the mower because it doesn't run, so it's gonna be tight. And Trent here on the camera, he's gonna squeeze in wherever he can fit. Nail it. Okay, so this is where you find me. And Trent, he's gonna have to navigate in this tight filming quarters. Again, I don't feel like towing this out. Fuel pump's not working. I know it does turn over. It will start. And the Walker Company, family owned, love that. Based in Colorado, love that. What I don't love is they took their old fuel pump here and they said, hey guys, you're gonna be sick. Could put hex, could put Torx, all I got. What are we gonna put on this thing? And they said, well, hey, let's put Phillips heads. So they put Phillips heads on their fuel pump. Again, like I said, not been serviced. I would guess it's fuel pump's factory, and it is Phillips head. So it's down in here. Got the old Milwaukee little guy in here. We're gonna try to remove the fuel pump, and just know if you see like a quick cut, and I pull off the fuel pump, I say, here it is. No, it went terrible. If you see like a 30-second video here of me undoing these screws, just know things went okay. I have a lot of different tips here. One of these will fit. Oh my goodness. Put a drain. Thank you. Let's see, can we go 2 for 2? I kid you not. An animal without thumbs can screw these in. They're like barely even tight. And I like what they did here, look. This is a thick head. And they knew what they were thinking was somebody in the future is going to use this. They're going to grind off the Phillips head. They're going to cut a big flathead in here and try and get these out when they're seized. And that's Colorado, family owned. They know what they're doing. And I wish I got it out already, but I wish I would have took these fuel lines off prior. Can you get in here? Can you see here? I'm gonna give you this light that's definitely useful. Look at this. This is bright. You see that in there? You can't. These fuel lines I need to remove. I should have removed them prior, so I'll go struggle with that. I'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. Oh. Can you do one of those cool things where like you give me the other one and it appears in my hand here? Just appeared here. Look at that. Similar. Bad news bears here. This looks like the China unit that already was replaced once. If I was guessing, and why not? You know, usually I don't teach out this thing. Let's see if this flange is broken here. See if this is going to be my issue or not. Screw. Magic hand.
Missed it.
Nowhere close. The old magic hand always appears. That's just kind of cool. Let's see. Tell me. This will make me so happy if we have it torn. Set up in here. Let's see.
Looks mid.
This is depressing. Somebody already was in here and said, hey, they did exactly what we did. Let's replace this plunger setup. I don't see anything wrong with this setup. No tears. So, well, I'll give you a quick background here. What's been happening is crank the mower over. Fuel is not moving through the fuel lines. There's a fuel filter in line, not collecting fuel. No fuel is moving through, leading me to the belief that this fuel pump's tried bad, not sucking any fuel. Spray with starter fluid. Eventually you can get this thing to start and run, and it will run. But now I'm inspecting this bad boy, and if you come real close, almost too close, let's say scientifically close here. No, still false alarm. Even there it looks fine. Not a tear in this guy. And even if we look here, the wear on this, Trent, what would you describe this wear on this thing here? Is minimal?
Minimal.
Minimal wear on here. This thing's only been here for a couple years. And we have the exact same unit we're putting in. This is not going to solve our problem. But in the spirit of backyard builds, where we are just like you, doing the same things that you would do, we're going to put
It's shifted motor code now.
We're going to put this thing in anyway. I don't like you anymore. We're going to put this thing in anyway. We're going to hope for the best. And it's going to start right up. Even if it doesn't, Trent here will make motor noises. Let me hear them.
Brum.
Yep. And it's going to start right up. So, catch me back in like 3 minutes. Yeah, just make it look just like this guy. We know that you've been here when you think like, hey, the problem with this car, it's not starting. It was just a starter. That's too small, fuel line. And then you buy a starter and you got to put it in. You realize the starter's brand new. That's too small. Look at this size. No, it's too small of a nipple. And so, but you bought the part. You're going to do it anyways. Oh, wow. You know just what he's doing. All right. Let's throw the exact same piece and see what happens. As you can tell, full excitement, aka depressed. This is gonna work. Got a new gasket, got a new O-ring. Let's stick this thing down in here. Clearly this has been swapped before. We're gonna start this thing, we're sucking these bolts here. And we're gonna see if she starts. Alright, let me see if I can get this thing. Oh. Started. That one started. Let's see. Let me squeeze the drill in here. Oh, there we go. That's right. No loose bolts here. Tighter than the tighter. Let's see what we can do. Trent, you told me you locked in these bolts. I mean these little nipple things. That one's on. Oh, I'm falling in my hole. See if we can get this other one in here. I'm talking about. Hey, little gift for you here. Like that.
Was it good?
Alright, fuel line's back on. And because I'm smart, I was already charging up the battery. Chances of this mower starting, as we pulled off the fuel pump, discovered that it was already replaced once. We're hoping that it starts now so we can get this thing sold or use it. Number 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
10.
What? Full optimism.
This is big. This is huge.
We never got a 10 before. Let's here. What's just for correlation here? Let's get the trend number. What trend? What's the number on you? 1 to 10.
2.
Nikhil, 1 to 10. What's your
Over
what's your mechanical knowledge? 1 to 10.
20.
Okay, we'll find out here in a second.
Can I change my number to 5?
No, you've already put a record 10. We'll see here. We'll start in a minute. Alright. Running on spray bottle now. We're trying to get fuel. Trying to get fuel into the fuel pump here. So far, definitely successful.
It started though.
Alright, let's try it again. Church, hit it.
Now what are you doing?
All right, well, let me start by saying, did that fix our rough starting issue? Like, every time when I start this, I spray with a little fuel to get it running, get some fuel sucking. I don't know that yet.
Now
Also
what's
gotta get-
hanging right there?
Way to get some fuel moving to get the thing working. So, we'll find out here in a minute, I guess. So, I'll put this filter back on and we'll go from there. Yeah, get in here. So, through this, as Trent would describe, words inserted, super clean.
Super clean air filter.
Yep, put it right on there. Brushed off my hand a little bit. And you know, then I'm gonna slap this old, boop, boop, boop. There it is. What would you call this, Trent?
Where would you say that pipe goes there?
Well, here's the deal. Us small engine guys know what we're talking about here. Got your old flywheel on the side of this motor. Flywheels, tell them what they do, spin, have things on them. What do they supply? A little bit of
Air. Fresh air.
And that's gonna blow that right into this old, yeah. Yep, blow it right in here.
Mint.
Man, so Trent, he's gonna hit the starter over there. I bet this thing starts right up.
Look at that.
We're gonna shut her off now with best shut off method possible. Turn the key, nothing happens. Shut her off. You're gonna blow up this tire flat, this tire shop. It'll hold air for a day. Needs replaced. But also, there's a Harbor Freight line dryer in line with this thing. I'd love to do a video measuring moisture levels in the air. Pre-line dryer, after line dryer. See if it's worthwhile. I'm not convinced, honestly. I haven't seen some plasma cutter. I haven't seen much of a change. I would just say, if that video gets recorded, comes back to Trent, he's a scientific mind in this circle of people.
That's right.
So, we'll see if that ever gets recorded, but I'm not convinced the Harbor Freight line dryer is nice bang for the buck. But, let's see what's there this time. Oh man. Last spider web. That's always fun. Here is the air valve. Found it. We're raising up. I don't know if that captures in video or not. This thing's on a, like you can see the valves come out at an angle. Not ideal situation for a tire. Super dry rotted. A lot of air pressure in there now. Alright, we're up in there. See if we can pull it forward. I'll kill the air. Alright, let's just start here. Pull her out. Honestly, I mean this thing's over and stuff, but if she pulls it out, next steps are either list her a marketplace or do the pulleys, and then it's a working mower again. I don't know that I have motivation to do the pulleys, several other projects have, but Trent will decide that for us. See what happens. No power. I'm not gonna say I could have, maybe it's my fault. Let's see. What do you think? your charger still plugged in. Seems like a success, honestly. Now, again, I don't know if this helps my cold start issue, which is like the main problem is when I would get it started, the fuel pump would not pick up fuel, and so we'd have to go back there, remove the air filter cover, spray it with fluid, which is a whole thing. But we'll see. Let's start by, we're going to unplug the charger, we're going to get it outside here. And that's honestly the mission for today's video, was just get it out here and then decide whether it's worth doing the pulleys or thing or not. So let us unplug this, we'll get it out on the street, aka grass, and we'll go from there.
That's the pulleys you need to replace, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's
Sadly.
squeaking.
Yeah, the pulleys don't engage. We can look over here. This is a mess. It sat for about a year, honestly, maybe even 2 years. Been push mowing, small yard. Really don't need the walker mower, but it's really nice, like I said, in fall, start of the leaves. But with leaves, the blade's not working. It's been an issue. So now we decide whether we do the pulleys or we just sell it.
Let us know in the comments. Do you want to see us do the pulleys, or should we just sell it and get our money out of it?
And when I said money out of it, it was gifted to me for free. So,
Make a profit.
and put that into another project. So, all right, let us know.